What's poppin'? We back. Today I want to talk to you about what basic training was like for me as an athlete. You dig? So there's a variety of people that go to basic training. There's a variety of people that go to the army. Everybody's different. There's people that come in there that may be in shape. There's people that come in the army that may be super in shape, and there's people that come in that aren't in shape at all. That can't even do a push-up. I've seen it. I seen people make it that couldn't do a push-up at the beginning, and I also seen people quit at day 0 because they got yelled at. But even gonna talk about that, weak body. Yeah, I wanted to talk to y'all about what's it like for an athlete to go through basic training. For me, I am an athlete. I consider myself to be an athlete. It's not really hard. Like nothing is hard at all, actually. And then, yeah, that's it. That's the end of this video. Nothing is hard, actually. But for real. So it's just like a little mindset thing. I believe it's just a mindset thing that you should have. Because there's other athletes there, but what gets you noticed and what gets you seen over everybody else, you don't even have to be the best athlete, but what gets you noticed and what gets you seen is not complaining. So a lot of people just gonna complain. If they're complaining, even if you want to complain, they're complaining. Why do you need to complain? Somebody's already doing it for you. So, but never complain regardless. Even if there's somebody that's not, even if no one's complaining, don't be that one to just step out the box and just, oh, this hurt. You heard me doing, I'm holding that push up. I can't hold my help for this long. Drill sergeant, I can't hold a push up for this long. It's not that. The pain is temporary. You gonna go back down and you gonna go back up. It's temporary. You only gotta do that for 9 weeks unless you're infantry. And you gotta do that for like 27 weeks, But yeah, everything. That's another thing that I always thought throughout my whole basic training, AIT period. Is how I think now is pain is always temporary. So no matter what is going on, it will end. It will not last forever, no matter what it is. You could be getting smoked for an hour. You could be doing push-ups for an hour, sit-ups, whatever it is they make you do for an hour, 2 hours. It's still gonna end. It may seem like a long time, but it'll end, Just don't give up on yourself. That's another thing they notice. They notice the people that give up early and that give up on themselves, and they also notice the people. So I'm gonna give you an example, right? So the drill sergeant, somebody does something dumb, and everybody get put in the front line to rest. Front line to rest is a push-up position. So everybody's in the front line to rest, and the drill sergeant's like, okay, you got everybody, y'all be done if everybody can hold their legs up for 30 seconds. Nobody drop, nobody bend in the back, nobody sag in the middle, nothing like that. Just like, okay, yeah. I'll let y'all go back and do whatever y'all doing. I'll leave y'all alone. But then there's always somebody that can't hold it for 5 seconds. As soon as that person drops, everyone else drops. And if you're that person, so like, just think about it like this. That person drops, then the person next to him is like, oh man, what the? And then everybody else drops. You're the only one still holding it. You think that drill sergeant don't see you the only one still holding it? He's gonna see everybody else down. Then he's gonna make them get back up. He sees that you've been holding it this whole time. So this whole time that they've been going through this, because y'all gonna do it about 6, 8, 10, maybe 20 times, going through this whole cycle trying to get people to stop going down, but you've been holding it this whole time and you ain't dropped once. You don't think that drill sergeant haven't noticed you? Come on, man. They see you. It may not seem like they see you, and it may not seem like they don't notice the things that's going on, the work that you've been putting in, and like just how you've been carrying yourself. They notice. They really do. So whatever it is that you want, say basic training, you could be PG, you could be APG. Same goes for AIT. You could be PG and you could be APG. You could be student first and student second. And if you want to graduate with honor grad, if you want to get promoted in basic training, if you want to get promoted in AIT, no matter what it is, no matter what you want, you just gotta do the right thing. You know the right thing to do, and never quit. Like, you do the right thing, you never quit. You fucking you do the right thing, you never quit, and you don't follow, because there's gonna be dumb people around. Just separate yourself from them. You got to get yourself out of that situation and put yourself into a new environment, even if that environment is by yourself. Like me, when I was in basic training IT, I'm with these people every day, and just like you guys are with these people every day. But at the end of the day, I may hang out, I may be around these people, but when it comes to hanging out and or you doing, like, I see that you about to do some dumb stuff, I'm a be on about my way, because I don't want to be around when any of this dumb stuff go, like when any of this dumb stuff happen, because like, what's the point? Like, if you do something dumb, then I get thrown into the mix, or yeah, like, I don't want to be thrown in any mix. I want to stay mellow, and I don't want my reputation to be ruined because of people that I was hanging out with. So because I value my reputation, you know, I stick to myself more. But I still have friends. I still got battle. I got some people that got my back. I tell you, they got my back, and I got their back. But as I was saying, man, if you want to be the best, if you want to get promoted, you just desire the best out of everything. All you gotta do is everything I just told you, man. You just gotta stick out, and you gotta hold your chin up just a little bit higher. And in basic training, this is the real juice right here. In basic training, you just gotta look mad the whole time. You ain't even gotta be mad. Just look mad and don't say nothing. But when I say don't say nothing, I'm not saying don't say nothing at all. I'm saying don't really ask the drill sergeant too many questions. Like, I barely talk to the drill sergeant. I may ask a couple questions, but for the most part, it's yes, drill sergeant, no drill sergeant, moving drill sergeant. And anytime they ask me to do something, they ask me to get something done, yes, drill sergeant. And I'm like, okay, I need y'all to do this, that, and that. And we got to get it done right now. All right, let's go. Come on, y'all. And I didn't even say it like that, you know. Okay, so think of how I just said that, right? Versus, all right, you, and you. Come help me move this so that we could get this over here so that we all could do this. Now, that sounds a lot better as a leader, or that sounds a lot better as a leader when getting people and motivating other people to help you, or to get whatever the task is done so that y'all could move on forward with whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. So throughout basic training, teamwork is very key. So if you're as an athlete, and if you are like if you are normal, nah, I'm not gonna say that. If you if you're smart, like, so if you're smart and you think a little different, you could think outside the box. One of the things that I did at the beginning that I learned was my drill sergeant asked me to do something, and I'd be like, Roger, drill sergeant, and I go get it done, and I come back, I'm done. And then he asked me to do something else, and done, Roger, drill sergeant. He asked me to do something else, Roger, drill sergeant. And then one day I got in basic training, I got promoted to APG, and I was assistant platoon leader. And then that day, one of my same drill sergeants, he said, hey, I need you to get this done. And I said, Roger, drill sergeant. And I started moving. And then he came in, he followed me. And then he stopped me at the door and he was like, can I ask you a question? And then I was like, yes, drill sergeant. He was like, what's the definition of a leader? And I was like, it's when you can lead, I'm not sure, drill sergeant. And he said words I've never forgotten since he told me this. This is exactly what he said. The definition of a leader is being able to get people to do things that they don't want to do. Period. That's the definition of a leader. And what that means is, if you could get somebody to do things to accomplish a task that they don't want to do in a way that they don't even mind doing it without you having to come off in a negative way or an aggressive way, and they just get the task done, then right there you're being a very effective and positive leader. You're being you're being a good leader. And yeah, man. So you're gonna, no matter who you are, if you're PG, APG, when you get the basic, you gonna have to lead. You gonna have to shut up. You gonna have to bite your tongue. You gonna have to not drop your knees. Oh, anytime they tell you to do anything like sprint, anything like that, anytime you get in trouble, you gotta run. Just running it 100% every single time, because you ain't got nothing else to do. But you gonna go home, call your mama, you gonna go back to the barracks, go back to the bay, go upstairs, play the video game. You ain't got nothing else to do. You join the army. You might as well get fast. You might as well get strong. Shit. What's the point? So while you're out here, you might as well do whatever it is you got to do to be number one. So being number one, you just got to do everything that everybody else is not doing. So yeah, man, I told you everything. If you want to be the best, if you're an athlete, if you're not an athlete, all you gotta do is everything I told you, and you'll be perfectly fine, man. Basic training, I got nothing to worry about. Yeah, so my next video, I might as well, I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna do it yet. You could let me know in the comments. But what I was gonna do is give you my basic training experience, but I'm not sure if I wanna do it in 2 parts or if I wanna just do one video at a time of different events throughout basic training. And then another type of videos that I wanted to do was what we did when the drill sergeants weren't around. Because the experience, I want y'all to know about the experiences and the bonds and the fun we had while the drill sergeants weren't around. Even though we weren't supposed to be doing it, we still had fun, and we still was a good time. And there's times we got in trouble for things that we did, but at the end of the day, it didn't do anything but make us stronger, build more relationships, and we had fun in the midst of all this craziness going on, all this sweat, all these push-ups, all these sit-ups, in the middle of me getting stronger, getting faster, getting promoted. We out here. I got you, man. I'm gonna drop some videos, man. Make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and I'll be back with another video. Thank you for coming, and I'm out.